247 Tech here, and welcome to a new video. Now I know I haven't recorded in a while. The last video y'all saw me in was that update video, but I am finally back to it now. And Cricket has a new phone now. It's called the LG Spree. So this is a new phone that Cricket barely launched today, March 10th, and I have it here for unboxing and review. Let's go ahead and unbox it. Well, actually, let's go ahead and turn it over on the back first. It says LG Spree has a 4.5-inch display, quad-core processor, and dual cameras for great HD videos and photos. So let's go ahead and turn it back over, and let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. So in here, we have the Cricket Quick and Simple Start Guide. We have the phone, always, wrapped up. Opening that. In here, we have the terms and conditions. And then you have the regular old adapter that goes into your wall, and the USB cable that goes ahead and goes into there and charges your phone. And then over here we have a battery and nothing else. Couldn't really see inside the box, double checked, but yeah, we have the battery. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the battery into the phone, and I'll get back to y'all in just a second. Guys, so I went ahead and put the battery into the phone, and let's go ahead and power it on. So the power button on this phone is to the right. Go ahead and press and hold it down, you get a little vibrate, and you have the LG Life's Good logo. Go ahead and take that off. Oh. Again, you got the LG logo. First time powering it on, so it has to, like, you know, set up the Android and all that kind of good stuff on it. So while we wait for the little Cricket sound and all that stuff to play, going over the phone, it has a front camera, a back camera. It is an LTE phone. It has dual cameras, what I just said. 5.1 Lollipop. It also has 8 gigabytes of internal storage with a micro SD slot up to 32 gigabytes. It has a rear 5 megapixel camera with flash. Android is starting up. And a front 2 megapixel camera. That's surprising. I didn't hear the Cricket sound. So, so we have that. 5 megapixel rear, front is 2. 1.1 quad-core processor and a 1940 mAh battery, which is not all that great. I'm actually kind of disappointed in the specs in this phone. I thought it would be a little bit better for the price point. The phone is priced at $89.99, but I believe the specs on the LG Rizio are even a little bit better, and that phone's only $24. So kind of upset about the specs on this phone. 1.1 quad core. I mean, I'm not sure about that one. 1940 mAh battery. That's not a very big battery. I mean, compared to the phone size, it is a pretty decent sized phone. I believe they could have put a little bit bigger battery into the phone. 4.5-inch screen, that's okay, and 8 gigabytes of internal storage. That's basic in most of all these phones, and a 32 gigabyte memory card slot. I mean, they could have extended that a little bit, but for $89.99, I feel that LG could have been done better, and also raised up its bar a little bit with this phone, or even lower the price of the retail price of this phone down. But let's go ahead and get into the phone and see what it has to offer. So we're gonna go ahead and click next. Go ahead and hit next through the Wi-Fi. Please wait. And while we also do that, I'll give y'all a little tour around the phone. Go ahead and hit skip anyway. So on the side over here, you have the power button on the side instead of LG's traditional on the back. When I found out this phone had the button on the side, I was actually really surprised, because I actually like the fact that LG has the power buttons on the back and the volume up, volume down. But I guess LG changed it up, or I'm not sure why they didn't put it on the back of this phone, to be honest. You have the volume up, volume down button on the other side. On the bottom here, you have a AUX port, and you also have a V9 charging cable port, which is the micro USB. On the front, you have the front camera. On the back, you have a back camera with a flash. So at least they put a flash on this phone, so that's pretty nice. And you have the Cricket logo and the LG logo. So I'm going to go ahead and click next, next, skip anyway. Alright, so there you go. And we're back. Well, we got to agree to these terms. Legal documents. Done. There you go. Now we're into the phone. So we have the basic Android home setup screen. Phone moves pretty smoothly. Not bad. 1.1 quad-core processor. You have the apps right here. Not sure what it just did right there. Okay. Kind of doing stuff by itself on there. Let's see, did I jinx it? Or actually, these are all the apps on the phone, so they actually condensed on all their apps just like HTC, and they put them into folders. I just realized that. And this is your whole screen of apps. You don't have to go left, right. You have one screen, bang, you got all of them. You have your settings app and everything. Let's go ahead and take a look at the keypad on the phone. So, pretty big keypad. You can easily type everything that you need. The phone is pretty responsive, but I'll get into that test once we do the text messaging test. But yeah, pretty decent size screen. It's a 4.5 inch screen. Pretty decent, not really bad. Let's go ahead and test out the camera next. So let's go ahead and go here. Camera. And no, I'm not going to share my location at the moment. And let's go ahead and get my Canon cap that I always have handy. And definitely it is a very fuzzy camera. It'll get the job done, as I said, on most of the phone, but not one of the best cameras. It's a 5 megapixel with HD video, so I mean, I'm not really surprised by this. I mean, it's a very, very fuzzy camera, so that's one downside. Let's go ahead and turn it around. Front camera is pretty clear. It's not that bad of a front camera. So you see my Canon camera and everything. Let's go ahead and turn that back around. So yeah, I'm not really surprised, or I'm not really satisfied with this back camera at all. So that's my opinion on that, on the camera. Let's go ahead and check the text messaging. So messaging, and then you go here, compose a message, and then you can easily go ahead and enter a new message. So let's go ahead and check the sensitivity test. Okay, so it kind of did grab what I was trying to, like, you know, type. I don't really have a reception. Let's try it again. So it is a pretty responsive screen. I guess I just messed it up that first time. It also has the swipe feature where you can easily go swipe and then easily do that. So I like the swipe feature on these Android phones. Pretty nifty and pretty handy. You have the settings. You can go easily to the settings. And then over here you have, looks pretty much like an iPhone. I don't see any emojis over here. A lot of people ask about emojis, but I don't see any emojis at the moment here. Actually, let me go ahead and click that. There you go. You got some emojis, but these are not really emojis. These are like the old-fashioned emojis. So y'all got these in your phones, but I'm pretty sure y'all can download an Android app and get that into your phone also. Another thing that I do kind of like about this phone is that they have the built-in buttons down here. If you know me, I really have a pet peeve of them building in the buttons at the bottom, because that really takes away screen space. I mean, over here, even like, you know, LG, they could have moved it down a bit or something like that, but they did make better use of the screen size on this phone than most of the other phones. They have it built in down here, so instead of having buttons down here, the person can use the screen. So I really like that function about this phone. Let's go ahead and check the settings. I believe this one has the lollipop. I'm not sure if it's going to get a marshmallow update or not, but it does run with 5.1. That's what they claim. Let's go ahead and hit phone status. Actually, not that. Software info. And it is on 5.1.1. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to get the marshmallow update, but it is a new phone priced at $89.99, so it may get the update. It barely came out today, as I said. You have the Deezer app right there, and the My Cricket app, Google, Gmail, Play Store, where you can download all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you have the calculator. You can go ahead and open the calculator. If you flip it to the side, you do get more type of options, just like the iPhone and most other phones. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. I mean, not really a great... okay, sorry. Not going to say a command. But yeah, overall on this phone, the specs of it didn't really surprise me much. I didn't really like the specs on it. 1.1 quad core and a 5 megapixel camera that's really fuzzy. I mean, it's a basic phone, but I believe that the price point of this phone should be lower, around 50 bucks or something like that. But $89.99 for this phone is a little bit too much. When I saw the price point of this phone, I really expected more out of this phone when I tested it right now. This was my first time ever opening up the box and doing all that kind of stuff. So definitely kind of upset with all the specs on the phone, but I guess that's what LG did. Also upset that LG didn't put the original power buttons on the back, but I guess some people like that, some people don't. But I thought LG, that was its standard now, so I guess not with this phone. But yeah, this is the new Cricket phone. Barely released. Cricket is also getting the Galaxy S7, so be sure to stay on the lookout of that. I'm going to try to get the VR and the Galaxy S7 both unboxed and reviewed on my channel, so definitely keep a lookout for that. But other than that, guys, that's it for this one. I'll go ahead and post links to my P.O. box down below in the description. I'll go ahead and post all these stuff like that. If y'all don't know already, through my update video, I do have a P.O. box now, so y'all can definitely check that out. Also, go ahead and leave down in the comments below if y'all have any questions. I'll try to get through all of them. Go ahead and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed the video, and also go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We already hit 3,200 subscribers. At 4K, there's another giveaway, so definitely stay in tune to that. But yeah, nothing much. Just been getting ready for VidCon and stuff like that, and also doing other stuff. So yeah, definitely go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more updates. Other than that, guys, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. Take care. See y'all next time.